Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to be breaking down the two new outfits on the banner for version 2.6 in Infinity Nikki. We have Soundless Dawn as well as Steps Against Order. We're going to be going over the pieces, skin tones, dyes, makeup, and more. So let's get right into it. So first we're starting off with the outfit details for Soundless Dawn. This is the base outfit for the 5-star. This is the second version. Then we have the third version. And then the final evolution. Along with the final evolution alternative details. And so on the final evolution version of the outfit, there are special effects that you can change the color for on the dress here. So it's kind of a little bit hard to see at first, but you can see the butterflies. I made it black so you can really see them, but you can change the color as well as the flowers here. So the outside of the flower, that color changes as well. Like, see the little effects? It's kind of a little hard to see, but you kind of can see it. And then you can also try to get the butterflies in there as well so you can really see it. But that is the special effects. It works the same on the long version, but I just wanted to show it on the shorter version just because you can see everything a bit easier since it is a bit shorter. But yeah, so you can change the special effects here, which are butterflies as well as the petals. And there are little music notes that come up as well. So you'll see music notes here, which is really pretty. So I'll just show you a few more colors. In blue, there's kind of like another purple, magenta-y color, white, and there we are. And there we go. And then I showed you guys black at the very beginning. All right, so now for the ability, it is the Tranquil Residence. So you will be able to find it in your list in the ability setup. Make sure to have it equipped, and then you can go ahead and start using it in the open world. All right, so now that you have the ability equipped, we can then go ahead and use it. So once you start the ability, Nikki is going to summon the tranquil strings. So these are the tranquil strings right here, these 4 Nickies. And then what it does, it draws in nearby animals and lowers their guard so that you can groom them. So as you see, I went into a spot with a ton of these guys here to see how many I can get to come over. We also have, this cricket's not a part of it. They're not, I don't believe they're considered an animal, it's a bug. But we do have all of these guys here. And then what you can do from there is you can groom them all, which is pretty cool because there's actually a bunch that show up. Like, there's so many. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here, which is quite a bit. And what's really nice about this ability is that it doesn't go away if you go offline. So you will be able to come back the next day and then go back to the spot, which you can see on the map. It shows you there's a harp symbol that you can go to, and you can track it, and then you can come over and groom the animals all over again, which is really awesome. And you can add 4 of these all over the map. All right, so I went over to Flora Wish because I do have 2 others that I can have out. So let's go ahead and use the ability. And then Nikki's going to summon the Tranquil Strings. And then any nearby animals will be attracted to the sound of the music. So there's some birds here, the little floofs here. And then, oh, we also have a cat that showed up. We have 2 cats that showed up. Oh my gosh. Tons of animals are showing up. There we have another bird, another cat, some more birds, and then you could just go ahead and you could just groom them all right there. There we are. Oh, even more showed up. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. I guess I've been using it too much. The abilities too much, but that is crazy. Right now, just in Flora Wish, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 animals that are hanging out listening to the music. And then what's really nice about it is that when you log off, it's still going to be there. So when you log in the next day, you can go to the spots. You can see where they are on the map because there is a little harp icon. And you can then go ahead and track it down or walk near it, whichever, which is really nice. So that is pretty cool. So the ability does not work on the behemoths or the legendary animals, which the behemoths I'm assuming would be considered legendary. I have it equipped here, and there are some behemoths over here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for them. So another feature for the ability is interacting with the harp. So when you walk up to the harp, you can interact with it, and there are a few options here. So one is start, so that will allow you to start the playing the harp or playing the instrument. Then you have switch songs, and then you have retrieve tranquil strings, which would remove the ability altogether, and you can place it in another part of the world if you wish. So let's go ahead and press start. And when you press start, you can choose which instrument you want to play. I'm going to go ahead and select the harp here, and you can press start there. And that's when Nikki is going to start playing. So either you can play manually like this, or you can press auto perform if you would like. And the animals are still there. I apologize. And then we have this option up here, right here, this symbol. This will allow you to switch the instrument. So if you do want to switch to, let's say, the lyre, just select it, and then you can press switch, and you can start playing the lyre instead. This one doesn't have an auto to it, so it will just be manual playing. If you want to switch back, just go switch back to the harp, just like that. Next is this record icon. So this will allow you to switch the song type. So right now it's playing Lament. You can switch to Rejoice if you would like. And then you have these four here. These are the tranquil strings. So each one represents one of the tranquil strings that we see in the background here. When you remove it, one of them will leave. So I'll remove all of them just so you kind of see that they're not there any longer. So see how it's just floating orbs. You add one back. Now one is back here. You can add another one. You can play around with it however you would like it, or just keep them all there for you. Then we also have this option here. So that is to start taking a photo. So if you want to take a photo of Nikki playing the harp, and you have all your photo settings here. And then we also have this option here, which again goes into photo. So this is normal photo mode. And then this is moment capturer. And there we are. If you want to exit, just press the escape button and we can exit out. All right, so for the first pose, you get it when you unlock evolution 2 of the dress. So let's go ahead and use it here. And for evolution 3, you get the framed moment that is called Joyful Dance. For evolution 4, there are 3 different poses. The first one is called Dawnlight Dance. And then the next one is called Nature's Listener. And then the last one is called Healing Strings. So next we have Steps Against Order. This is the 4-star on the banner. So this is the base outfit. Then we have the second version. And then we have the glow up version. All right, so for the 4-star ability, it is a whimsicality, so you can go ahead and equip it through the whimsicality ability here. You can easily do it by pressing, if you're on keyboard and mouse, G. If you're not on keyboard and mouse, it is this button right here. So go ahead and press it, and then you can equip the Wimborne Signal ability. Once you have it equipped, this is what the ability does. So it's going to summon a raven that goes around Nikki, and it's really good for photos, I would say, because of the colors. The raven does sit on Nikki's arm, as you see here. So I do think it would be pretty cool for some photos. But yeah, that is basically the whole ability. And then this is what it looks like when it ends. Well, everybody, that is it for today's video. I hoped that I covered everything. I tried my best to get everything in this video for the new 5-star and 4-star outfits. And if you did find this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more Infinity content, and I will see you later. Bye!